Yeah, latch
So like
onto
if
those
you
small
start
victories.
dodging because you're like, I gotta preserve my rank, trust me, bro, that is loser behavior, and you are on the fast track to going nowhere. Go ahead and spin your wheels.
Because you're only playing who you want to play. When you fight somebody that actually knows, maybe how to shut you down, you're not staying. Like you said, it is a loser's mentality if you do that. If you're
Right.
trying to actually be a strong player, to translate what you're doing there to offline or whatever, or like a tournament, you have to be willing to take an L.
The clip you just watched is from a CLG FGC video. I really appreciate what they're doing over there. They're really making videos from the perspective of higher level players talking about how they got to where they are, basically. That video, in that clip, they're talking about cherry picking and picking matchups that you'll win and then leaving one and dunning people. But the greater overarching message of the whole video, if you didn't watch it, was how to stop feeling like ranked anxiety. It's something we've talked about here on this channel in the past, but hearing it from people like Brian F. and Cuddlecore and Ramallah and Apology Man, it's a little bit different, because it's people who have a proven track record, people who are actually good at their games. It's one thing for you to click on a video that I make and see, diamond level Cammy player talk about these things. But when I hear them kind of reiterated by people at the higher level, I know I'm on the right track. I think what they're doing over there is really nice, and it's good for the community. The way I usually edit these videos is I record a little segment like that, and then I drag it onto the timeline. So to see myself say diamond level Cammy player after I just watched a 20-minute video about how rank doesn't matter was pretty funny. It kind of defeated the whole purpose. But basically the video was talking about a bunch of different points in rank and how we feel about it. And one of them was that we tie a lot of self-worth into our rank. A lot of unnecessary self-worth is put into our rank because we feel like it's kind of a way of proving ourselves and getting noticed by people. And when people see our cool little rank badge, they'll say, oh, that guy must definitely know what he's talking about. It's this weird like ego thing. It makes us feel like we're getting somewhere. It makes us feel like we're getting better even if we're not. And it makes us feel like we're earning the respect of people even when we're not. And all that put together kind of prompted me to make this video. I'm not going to react to their 20-minute thing or whatever. I just had an idea from it. And that's that I personally feel like I draw too much worth out of what other people think about me, if that makes sense. To give you an example, if you ever go on an interview and you have to fill out those little surveys, right? They make you fill out all these little weird surveys to try and get a good idea of what kind of person you are. And one of the questions on there is always, how much does recognition matter? How much does somebody recognizing your achievements matter to you? And when you're applying for a job, it's very easy to just check the box that says none. Like, I really don't care because I'm working a job, something is expected of me. I'm a cog in the system. And if I spin a little bit faster than everybody else, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care if I get recognized or not. But when it's not a job, when it's something you care about and something you're really working hard at, it hurts whenever somebody says that you're not doing very well, you're not improving, or maybe you do want to be recognized by other people and you want them to tell you that you're doing better or something, right? Because nobody expects anything of you. You're doing it by your own volition, and now you do want some recognition. At least that's how I feel, right? I'm kind of just projecting onto you right now, but I hope somebody out there feels the same way. And I think rank kind of fills that void when you're playing a game, because nobody's telling you to log into the game at 9 a.m. and they're telling you to log out at 5 p.m., right? It's not like that. You're playing of your own volition because you want to get better, and rank is what helps you feel that achievement that you want, that you yearn for. But it's about like kind of breaking that little cycle that you have in your head that says, I'm going to rank up and people are going to respect me, or I'm going to make this video, it's going to do well and people are going to get happy about it and tell me I did a great job. It's about breaking that and saying, I'm doing this for myself. I'm making this video because it's fun, because it's what I want to make. I'm playing the game because it's fun and I want to get better at it. Like Ramallah says in that video, some people want to appear stronger. They want to get a higher rank and they want people to feel like they're a stronger player. Other people want to genuinely be better players. They want to be stronger, not just appear stronger. And I think growing and maturing as a player is realizing that you can be both. Your appearance of strength can be a consequence of actually becoming strong at the game. Your rank is a consequence of your growth and improvement. Daigo said that in his book, actually. He said that tournaments are a playground for the strong, like for people who train and are actually trying to get good at the game, not appear to get better at the game. And a part of that growth, Brian talks about it in that video as well, I'm going to leave it down in the description. I keep referencing it, but go watch it for yourself if you haven't already. But he talks about kind of that yo-yo effect, or that roller coaster effect that happens when you're getting better, where you're going to dip in and out of your rank zone, right? You've experienced it before, where you go up to diamond, let's say, and then you keep going down between ultra plat and diamond, and you go back and forth, right, before it really sticks. That's natural. It's something that has to happen. You will lose and win and lose and win because you're trying to learn what it is that you need to learn in order to get more consistent and to stop that from happening. To me, that's kind of a sign of a good rank system, if you're kind of winning and losing and it's keeping you within the same zone because it knows where you're supposed to be, and then eventually you figure it out and you can catapult up to the next zone, right? That's kind of what it does, is it makes you wonder, like, hey, why am I winning and losing so much? What is happening that's making me yo-yo down, or what's making me slope back down, and can I fix that? And 9 times out of 10, you can fix that. And if you can't, you find somebody who can help you diagnose it and help you fix it. It's when you don't, it's when you stop trying to fix that stuff that you feel stuck, and you feel like, oh, I'm hard stuck at this rank or whatever. You're not hard stuck at the rank. You're hard stuck at a certain skill level. It's two different things. A good example of that is people who play like Honda in Street Fighter 5, but they play him super wild, right? They're not playing footsies. They're not playing neutral. They're just doing headbutts and hands all the time. They will rise to a super high rank. Honda has the highest win rate on CFN, if you didn't know that, because he is such a scrub killer. I lose to him all the fucking time. I'm not going to act like I'm better than you guys. I lose to Honda's doing special moves and the special moves all the time. They aren't stuck at a certain rank. They are traversing the rank system because what they're doing works. They are stuck at a certain skill level because they're not trying anything new, right? Once they run into an actual good player, once they get to, Ultra Diamond, Master, whatever, they start getting matched with really good people, they'll realize that, hey, I'm not going to get any better playing like this. Or even people who do have like super high ranks, so they're floor 10 or Celestial, something like that, and then they want to start playing tournaments, right? They hop in a tournament and they go 0-2, get completely crushed. They go out to a local, they go 0-2, they get completely crushed by a guy they've never heard of, right? It's like soul crushing, right? You feel like, oh, I've got to this rank in this game, now it's time to play tournaments. That's not how it works, right? Your rank is not congruent to your skill. That's why I always tell people, play it in a tournament as soon as you can, right? I played in a tournament like the first day I ever played the game because it's a very quick band-aid you need to rip off at some point. And I feel like personally it's better to rip that band-aid off at the beginning and understand that you aren't very good. You're not very good yet, but you will get there. And for me, it's been really cool to see myself go 0-2 like 18 times in a row. And then, oh, hey, I won a match. Oh, damn, I got to top 8 this time. Oh, now I can win a few matches in the bracket, right? Obviously not in that order, because that doesn't make sense. So I got top 8, and then I started winning multiple games. Now I sometimes win multiple games in brackets, and I got top 8 once at a local. Those are kind of the results that matter to me. I really like competing in tournaments. I really like doing well, because it's where the fiercest competition is, right? Everybody trains to eventually enter a bracket, win something. Money, glory, whatever. Usually glory, because there's not very much money in the FGC. That's all I really got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Go watch the CLG video. I'll put it down in the comments or in the description. You'll be able to find it. And I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon.